In this video, I'll show you how to create a high-performing Google business profile for your next location, manage everything under one official group, and avoid the kind of small mistakes that can casually unalive maybe 10 years of business sweat. But hey, don't worry, you can keep skipping parts of the video at your own risk. We'll walk through the full setup, what not to do, and answers to mystique questions like, will I keep my reviews? Do I need a subdomain? I'm Tom Liu, and I helped a client grow from 13 to 81 new patients a month, mainly with SEO and Google Business Profile. Before we start, there are a few quick premises, just so you don't waste your time, or worse, make a mistake that costs you visibility, leads, or money. 1. If you're just relocating, same business, new address, you do not need to create a new Google Business Profile. You just need to update the address on your existing one. I've seen someone lose access to a profile that had years of reviews and rankings, set up a new one after relocating, and basically wipe out a reliable source of income because they didn't know this. So please don't be that person, especially not after watching one of my videos. But if you're adding a new location, a second branch, a new office, or a different city, then yes, you'll need a brand new listing. 2. A new location means 0 reviews, 0 ranking history, even the opening date. You have to set the opening date based on when the new location actually opened. That means Google treats it like a brand new business, even if your original location has been open for 30 years. You're starting from scratch for that location. 3. Make sure you're logged into the Google account that manages your existing location. Not sure which one it is? Search your business name on Google and Google Maps. Click Own this business. If it's already claimed, Google will show you the account. 4. You don't need to create another Google account to set up your second Google business profile. One Google account can manage multiple locations, and each location can have multiple managers. So if you want to delegate this setup to your team or VA, you don't need to share your Google account. You can watch my other video on how to add a new user to your Google business profile. 5. Before you set up a new profile, search your new address on Google Maps. Sometimes, for reasons only Google understands, your new location already exists. If it does, you'll need to claim that profile, not create a new one. But that's a whole different video. Now, without further ado, let's start the process. How to set up a killer Google business profile for multiple locations in 2025. Go to google.com, click on the grid in the top right corner and click on Business Profile Manager. If you have only one profile set up, you'll immediately see your current location's dashboard. Click on the 3 dots and click on Add a new business profile. If you already manage more than one profile, you'll see the Google Business Profile Manager dashboard. The most convenient thing to do is to create a group first by clicking on Create Group. You can give it the internal name you prefer for you and your staff. It's not public, but I still suggest you stick with your brand's name. Now select on the box of your current locations with the same brand. Click on Actions and click on Transfer Business. Select your new business group and click Transfer. Don't worry, all it does is simply organize the listing in the group folder. Nothing actually changes. I remember I was so freaking scared of doing it the first time. Now click on Ungrouped and select the new group name you've created. You'll see the profile you've just moved in there. Just like with one location, click on Add Business and Add Single Business. For the business name, you should use the same brand name as the first location. But in line with Google's guidelines, you can add the city to your business name as a differentiator, which is a huge boost in local SEO to have the right keyword in your business name. Just like Decathlon does, for example. For the primary business category, use the same as your first location. Select Yes and click Next, since this is a video for businesses with multiple locations. I might make a different video dedicated to services without a location, like plumbers, but it's a very hard uphill battle to rank high without a physical location compared to competitors that have them. Now back to the setup. Enter your new business address. You might see a Google suggestion like this that actually shows your existing business location. Select none of these because you're creating a new location. Select yes or no based on your business. Now for the contact details, don't reuse the same phone number from your first location. If you do, Google might treat both listings as duplicates. That means weaker rankings or even profile suspension. Use a unique number for each location. It's optional, but it's how you protect your visibility. For the website field, you can link to your homepage, but the smarter move is to create a dedicated local SEO page for each location, like Dentist Brooklyn. Make sure that page includes your location's name, address, and opening hours matching your Google business profile, an embedded Google map, and ideally, a local business schema to help Google recognize it's tied to a physical location. That way, your website and your listing work together to boost your local rankings. But I skipped this since it's just a demonstration. Now there should be an annoying video verification process. If you've personally set up your first location, you already know about this. I won't go in detail here in this video, but you'll usually have to verify your new location with a video recording, or you can skip it, but your location won't be visible until you do it. I was luckily instantly verified for this demonstration, so we'll skip it. To finish up this part quickly, set your business hours and add a business description for the new location. Don't copy and paste the old one, but do mention your other branches. Even saying it's your second or third location adds credibility and authority. For example, now open in Brooklyn after 10 years in Manhattan, or bringing our London expertise to Birmingham. Sprinkle in location keywords like chiropractor in Brooklyn, family dentist Birmingham, or skincare clinic in Chicago, but keep it natural. Then add real photos of your business as soon as possible and as many as possible. You want the listing to look legit from day one, because would you trust a restaurant with 0 photos, 0 reviews, and barely any info? Skip Google's product suggestion, click continue, and you're done. Congratulations on setting up your new location. Now, before you obviously head off to watch another one of my videos or drop a question in the comments, stick around for a quick Q&A to wrap things up. But before that, let me quickly show you how to manage your locations under one group. If you followed the setup steps, your new location should already be inside your brand group. Click on Group Settings. Here you can rename the group by clicking on the pencil icon and save the edit. And scrolling down, you can click on Manage Users, click on Add Users, and you can choose from 2 different roles, Owner or Manager. Here's the official explanation from Google, but basically, managers can only edit info and post content, while owners can also add or remove other users. And down below here, you can delete the business group, but it won't delete the listings, just the grouping together. All right, now let's get into the questions. 1. If I click none of these when Google asks if it's my business, will it affect my existing profile? No, it won't touch your current listing. None of these simply tells Google you're setting up a new business at that address. Just don't accidentally click your existing listing. It'll end the setup and say you already manage this profile. 2. Will my second location keep the same reviews and rating as the first, or is it possible to carry them over? No, each location starts from 0. The only way to keep your reviews is if you've simply moved your business. In that case, you update the address on the existing profile. But if you're opening a new location, you can't duplicate or transfer reviews to it. Now, if you're really trying to get clever, some people smart enough to game the system might think, what if I just update my old profile's address to the new location, keep all the reviews, and then recreate the old one later? Technically, yes, it might carry over the reviews, but it's risky, goes against Google's guidelines, and could easily lead to one or both profiles getting flagged or suspended. If it's a relocation, just change the address. If it's a new branch, start clean. Don't overthink it. Google usually wins the long game. 3. Is it better to create a subdomain or a separate website for the second location? Or should I just reuse the same site? You don't need a new website or subdomain. The best approach is to reuse your main site and create a dedicated landing page for each location, as I mentioned before. 4. Can I merge 2 Google Business profiles so both locations show up together? Not exactly. You can't merge 2 separate active locations into one listing to share reviews or show up as a single result. If they're both still open and operating in different places, they must stay separate. However, Google does allow you to request a merge in certain cases, like you created a duplicate listing for the same location by mistake, you moved your business and accidentally set up a new profile instead of updating the original. An old listing exists at the same address, and you want to combine it with your current one. To do it, just contact Google Business Support and ask them to merge the listings. You'll need to provide the links to both profiles and explain which one should be kept. 5. Can I just use the same phone number for both locations, or maybe 2 SIM cards in one phone? Google prefers a unique number per location to confirm each business is real and locally relevant. Using the same number can hurt SEO or trigger issues. 2 SIM cards can work, but you won't know which location the caller meant, and that gets confusing fast. Another option, especially for multi-location businesses with a central support line, is to use one number per location that forwards to a shared call center. With this setup, you can often see which number the caller dialed, either through caller ID or with call labels, so you know which location they're calling before you even pick up. And that's it. You've just set up a fully optimized Google Business profile for your new location. If you still have questions, drop them in the comments. If you need help with marketing your local business, especially if you're running multiple locations, I work with businesses like yours to grow traffic, get more leads and clients. You can book a free call at the link below. And if you found this video helpful, check out my other videos, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye.